If you're not precise, you didn't learn from me. If you're not consistent, you didn't learn from me. If you're trading without stop loss, you didn't learn from me. If you don't know why you're getting in a trade and where it's going, you did not learn from me.
All right, a very good morning to everybody. All right, let me take this chance to welcome everybody to my stream today. We are 12 people watching me. I have Nana, I have Eric Wahome, and I have Aprit from India. So welcome everybody. Today we didn't have NFPs, but we're still going to look at price and see what's happening and what price will have to offer. So as usual, once you join the stream, please make sure that you hit the like button, and also subscribe if you're new to this channel so that you're allowed to comment, to say something on the comment section. So thank you so much. As you tune in, please tell me where you're watching me from and if you can hear me loud and clear. So welcome back. We're going to start with the US 30 from the high time frame, Dow Jones. Yes, Dow Jones. So US 30 yesterday, we had a move that it was not very clean, but it delivered pretty well. So we start from the weekly time frame as usual, as we wait for 9:30 delivery. So you can see the price is very bearish. As you can see, I think it's gonna continue lower, or I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I don't have any NFP. So what I'm going to mark here is the low of this fair value gap on weekly time frame. It's a key level, the low of a fair value gap. Low of weekly FVG. So this one is a key level that you need to take note of. The price will always react from these such type of key levels. So the low of the fair value gap, I have it right there. I'm going to check something else that I have on weekly. I also have this order block. So I come to daily time frame, see how the candle actually closed yesterday. You can see the price was actually not very decisive, but I have something liquidity level around here, which is the previous day low, and price has actually taken it out, previous day low. So we might see some retracement to the buy side. Previous day low, it's a key level that price has actually reached right now, and has taken out the previous day low inside a daily order block. So this is the order block right here. I want to see price, probably price reacting to the buy side from this key level. We have not gotten to the 50% or the mean threshold of the fair. Yes, we've gotten to the 50% of the order block. So we want to see the reaction from this key level. So this is a plus OB. This is a plus order block. Let us see what price will do actually from this level. So this is my high time frame key level. I have the low of the fair value gap on weekly time frame, and I have this order block on daily, which could potentially push prices higher. Also, remember the previous day low has been taken out, so we want to see reaction from that level, dropping down to 4 hours time frame. See if we have targets. Probably I drop to 1 hour time frame. I have one-sided delivery that was a bit here, so we could potentially use this one as our target. Also, the equal lows were actually I think the previous the previous day low was not taken right now. It was taken a while ago. I think some hours ago. This is yesterday. This is on Friday. I think it was taken probably when New York started. So coming to 50 minutes time frame, see what price is actually offering. You can see price is actually reacting from a 15 minutes order block. I'm going to delete this one since I already know that the 50% of the order block has been reached, unless if price wants to go to the last line of defense on the weekly, on the daily key level. So I have this one on 50 minutes price. This was the first person to buy after price reached 50%. Is it 50%? No, previous day low. So this is what you're having here on 50 minutes is an order block, the last buy before the price. So this is an OB that is currently pushing prices, waiting for 7 minutes for price to deliver at 9:30. This is the previous day low that was taken out. So once previous day low is taken out, we anticipate probably a trend continuation. So once the previous day low is taken out, we have this fair value gap that has been pushing prices to the sell side, as you can see. So once the previous day low was taken out here today, this is break of structure. So trend continuation in play. The first person to sell from the fair value gap is right here. And then I have another price tagging this order block to the sell side. So I want to see what price will do. Probably price would come and go lower and probably get to the low of the fair value gap on weekly time frame. That is what I'm seeing. I'm just waiting to see what price will do. So what do I have here? I have the market buyers hub. So from Brian to buyers FX to market buyers hub. A lot of merchants, Dow's layer and the breaker of the Dracaris. I unleashed Dracaris. So thank you so much for tuning in. As usual, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and namna gani mzito, welcome to my stream. Baridi tu imenishika. So we can see price is actually reacting from this order block. We want to go lower and probably if I check 1 minute time frame, if there was anything that no, I'm not going to check 1 minute, but let me just check this breaker that was here, see if price might reverse from here, but I highly doubt because I just doubt. This is the lowest that we have, the breaker. Once we reach the 50%, this is a breaker actually. So we want to see if price will reverse from here. So let's wait and see. But 9:30 delivery is the most important. We have to wait for that in the next 5 minutes. I'm checking Nasdaq and Q. So yes, what do we have on NQ from the weekly time frame? On the weekly time frame, I have, what do I have? So I have 20 people watching me right now. So can I get something like 20 likes, guys? Can I get something like 20 likes right now? Yes, I'm about to launch some Dracaris, from the Daenerys Targaryen of US 30. So I have the low of the fair value gap being reached on Nasdaq. That's on weekly time frame. That's a key level as well. The low of the weekly fair value gap is right here. You can see price has tagged that level. Low of FVG weekly. So the price might probably react from here or not. Let's wait and see. That's the only thing I'm seeing. Price is actually filling the fair value gap to the brim. Come back to daily time frame. There is a bit of some indecision, but we've reached a key level, and the last sell candles before the price went higher. So marking this one also, I have an order block right here that was actually the price generated liquidity yesterday, and price has actually gotten to the last line of defense of this order block. So the order block on daily time frame as well. So these are high time frame key levels. As we wait for 9:30 delivery, see if we will have something like a reversal. Also around here, I have something like an NWOG. Around here, I have an NWOG. I have a new week opening up around here, and I also have something interesting. There is an NWOG. I have a new week opening up, and then I also have something interesting. I have an inversion fair value gap on daily time frame as well. So these are all confluences that could give us a bias on bullish. So, but you have to wait. All these are overlapping. So we will just wait and see what price is actually offering. So price is already reacting from the low of the fair value gap on 4 hours time frame. There's nothing. On 1 hour time frame, we have this one side delivery that could be used as a target. On 50 minutes, have we shifted bullish? Not yet. So that is it. There we had a bit of consolidation before price. Yes. So let's wait for the next 3 minutes, see what price will actually do on 50 minutes time frame. Probably it will violate this the last line of this order block right here, this fair value gap around here. So, but let's wait and see. Let's wait and see if price will go higher or lower. But if it is supposed to be continuation to the sell side, we'll just see the price going lower. So you can see the price, the breaker that I've marked, actually price is attempting to go higher. You can see, let me see what is exactly going to happen. I want to see the 9:30 delivery give us something solid because we didn't have any news as much as it's a low probability day. We want to see something interesting. So please tell me where you're watching me from. Confirm to me where you're watching me from. If you're watching me from London, you're watching me from Wakailo. So let us see. Let's wait patiently for the next 2 minutes, see what prices will do. So, but if it's supposed to be a trend continuation pattern, you see we already have a fair value gap, and we also have an order block around here. This is buy side liquidity inside an order block. So if prices will not reverse from here, then it's less likely to reverse. But let's wait and see. I have put a breaker on 1 minute time frame. Usually, if you're supposed to trade the macro on 9:30, if prices hit all the conditions, you would have want to put your long position from here, but I'm not going to do that because I trade the 950 macro. But long position, you put it from there. I showed you that, and then you target the buy side. Let's see where the price will manipulate and probably go once the 950 is here. So let's see what 930 will do. Price is aggressively going to the buy side. You can see I marked that breaker for you, and price is going higher. It has actually taken out the high on 50 minutes. So if it doesn't sell from this level, it will not sell again. I want to see price in the next 1 minute doing something so fast. So if it doesn't sell from here, just know that it will not sell. It has taken out the level that it's supposed to sell from. If it doesn't sell from here, this is a 50 minutes key level. You see it? The buy side liquidity inside this fair value gap and this order block. So it should go lower from this level. If it doesn't, just know that the bias is bullish. If it doesn't sell from here, it won't sell right now. So 930 is here. Let us see if price will shoot lower. Yes, exactly. I told you the price should sell from that level, and you can see it's aggressively going to the sell side. You see for yourself. So that is how I call price. Look at it. I told you price reacted to the from the breaker as gone something like, let me call it, how many pips from here? This is 71 pips from there. And then I told you that the price will sell from here once it takes out this buy side liquidity around here, which was a 50 minutes buy side liquidity. See for yourself, this buy side liquidity inside this order block, which is also aligned to the fair value gap. I know I trade this, I have done this many times, and price has actually turtle souped that one. That is how you get such entries. So the price is tapping the low of the fair value gap on weekly time frame. Interestingly, that's how price does. Thank you so much, Harpreet, for tuning in. You're watching me from India. You should say hi to Tony Jha. I don't know if it's from there, but I think you've seen what I was talking about. If price doesn't have a continuation from that key level, now this is it. Let's wait and see. So I've told you the price is gonna sell from here, and it has actually done that. This was a turtle soup entry, the continuation model I told you. This is it. Price has tagged the level that I wanted. The low of the fair value gap has been reached. Buy side liquidity around here. I think Nasdaq has actually done the same. So that's how I call price, both buy on the sell and also on the sell side. You can see also this level on is still pushing prices lower. Price is going lower. I don't want to force any buy right now because price looks so bearish until otherwise. So I want to mark something on US30 on the daily time frame. I want to mark the last line of defense on the order block. Yes, the low of the fair value gap has been reached. So I think you understand. If you've been watching my stream long enough, you know these are high inside a key level, and price is actually going lower from that level. So I want to mark the last line of defense on this order block. The low of the fair value gap has been touched, has been reached. So I want to mark this order block and mark the last line of defense. So mine is just to assist you to know how to catch these trades from the high time frame. This is the last line of defense. If price doesn't buy from this 0.75 level, just know the price will not buy. This is the only attempt to buy. 0.75 level right there. Let's wait and see. So if you're new to this channel and you'd like to benefit from this content from time to time, you can subscribe to my channel. You want to comment to this channel, please. If you want to comment on the comment section, make sure that you subscribe. You cannot be able to comment unless you've subscribed. So that's how we do it. It's a no NFP Friday. 23 people watching, 18 minutes going. So we have the low of the Nini has been taken out. So we want to see price going lower and lower and lower and lower. I've explained to you why I would have bought from here and why I would have sold from here. Price has actually done that. So you've seen this one was actually a manipulation to the buy side, and price has distributed lower. I think you understand what I'm talking about. So now this one turns into a breaker. This series of sell candles before price took out this high on 50 minutes, a trend continuation to the sell side. So possibly want to see price filling this fair value gap and then probably going lower, or tapping into the last line of defense on the daily fair value gap. I mean on the daily order block, and then possibly going higher. Let us see what price will do. I have this fair value gap. So I want to see if price will come back and then dig deeper into this last line of defense. So that's how we do it. It's so simple to do that. I've explained to you price will sell from here, and I've seen this happen many times. Price will hardly reverse at 9:30 unless it has reached a very serious key level. So yes, waiting to see what will happen. Have an open mind. Can someone please confirm me if you can see my screen clearly? I don't know. If my screen is clear, I don't know. You tell me. Someone just sent me a message and told me that it's dark. I don't know if it's a technical issue or not. So I've explained that the price took out this high inside the key level right here. The buy side liquidity inside a 50 minutes key level, which is an order block. This is not actually a fair value gap. There's a more discounted key level here. This is an order block. The last buy before the price went bearish, sweeping sell side liquidity. The price comes back, generates liquidity inside the order block and takes it out. That is what 930 did. So this is the first presented fair value gap, this one now. So we want to see what today I want to test this first presented fair value gap. I want to see if this thing actually works. So we're going to see if it's going to be an inversion or not. So I want to see this is the first fair value gap after 930. After price took out the buy side liquidity from here. So we want to see what price will do after reaching the low of the fair value gap. We go back to Nasdaq. NAS 100. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We have Nasdaq reaching the key level. This is actually an order block. Is it an order block or no? It's a new week opening gap. Price is filling that gap currently as we speak. It's reaching the 50%, and it's also reaching an inversion fair value gap. Look at this fair value gap around here on daily time frame. It's more discounted compared to the NWAG. So we want to see price. Actually, the price has reached 50% as we speak. So we want to see what price will do. Let's be patient and see. The NWAG has been filled. The inversion fair value gap has already been filled as well. So I doubt if we'll have a reversal, but because we didn't have liquidity in those key levels, which is quite tricky, but let's wait and see. Coming back to US30, US30 is also digging deeper and deeper. So the first presented fair value gap is actually pushing us lower. The first presented fair value gap is actually taking us lower, but it has not been filled to the 50%. So let's see how far price will go from the first presented fair value gap. The price has tagged it. Let us see. Let's wait and see. So I have 24 people watching me right now. Billy says the first presented fair value gap won't work unless it's from 931 candle. Here on 930 ni 50-50. Okay. So I don't know about the first presented because I haven't studied that model, honestly. But if you ask me about the Dracarys model, I can tell you about it. So yeah, we have 950 subscribers, 27 people watching me right now. So take a moment and hit the like button. Let me see how many likes I've got so far. I only have 14 likes. Can I get something like 26 more likes, guys? Can I get some 26 likes? First presented fair value gap pushing prices lower. So we don't want to rush to look for a buy because price has been bearish. So looking for a reversal unless price has taken out a significant level of liquidity. So it has also reached the 50% of this daily key level. This is the last line of defense that I would want to work with. So possibly, I think also on Nasdaq, I want to look at weekly time frame, see what exactly is here. I have this week around here. I have an order block around here, and I also have a rejection block a bit from here. So this is the new week opening gap. All the gaps have been violated so far. So all the key levels on bearish have been failing. So this is another level, the last line of defense. If not so, then we should drop. We should just go lower and lower and lower and lower. Let's see if we had a first presented fair value gap from this level. So 930, 931. Probably, I don't know, but price is aggressively going to the sell side. So when you see this one-sided delivery, you do not want to chase price to the sell side. You want to catch the buy, then now fill the void. So let's see what happens if price comes to this week here at the 50%. It has violated all the other levels. So by the time we get to 950, we'll see what will happen. So on US30, the first presented is also pushing prices lower, tapping. Is about to tap the last line of defense on the order block. So if it doesn't buy from there, then I don't have any other need to buy. So, but I'm not going to force a buy because price is not bullish until when it's proven otherwise. So let's wait and see. 25 people watching. Can I get some likes? The last I checked, I think I had 16 likes. I think it was even 14 likes. So maybe you guys can do something and we get to 24 likes. And thank you so much for those that came back to comment to the video, because once you comment to the video, the algorithm pushes it further. So I only have 16 likes, but let's wait for. So according to bias on US30, 47 says we are bullish, and 47 says we are bearish. I think we are equal, and then the sidelines is 7%. I understand today we didn't have NFP, so it's kind of like a low probability, but doesn't matter. We still have to look at price. So that is what we are having right there, Nasdaq. I have Nasdaq coming to the 50% right now. It's coming, it's tapping the 50%. Okay. So we wait to see. Wait and see. This game is all about patience. You just have to wait and see. So the price might come and generate liquidity inside the key level around there, and then sweep it and continue lower. You know, I really don't like giving signals because, you know, I don't want to be a financial advisor. I don't want anyone to get angry because of what I do. But very soon, you know, I'll be doing those executions with you, and probably we'll have. Let's wait and see. So I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. So you can see price is tapped the first presented fair value gap. So we want to see price, if price will actually maybe react from there. Remember, we have the low of the 50%, I mean the last line of defense around there. So price might probably reverse from here, but this is the high. It's buy side liquidity around here, buy side liquidity. I think, and also on daily time frame, price has reached the last line of defense. It's not very precise, but I think I've seen this many times, so I'm not going to force that sell. It's 21 pips from that level. So let me wait and see what will happen. I think a breaker is forming, but now it doesn't have a fair value gap. So this could be a turtle soup entry moving to the sell side. Let's wait and see. Waiting to see what will happen. So the macro is not yet here. We have smug. Okay, let's wait and see. Let's patiently wait and see what will happen. So in as much as today, maybe I will not be pressing buttons, this week has not been very favorable. Even yesterday wasn't as good. So as much as today hasn't been very favorable, or this week hasn't been very favorable, there's something I want you to note. This is the last line of defense on the order block. So I would have loved this one to become a breaker. So see if price will buy from here. But this now, remember also, this is the last line of defense on the order block. So that's why I could potentially look for, maybe a buy. But, this could be a continuation to the sell side because, but I'm not going to force that sell because one thing is, price has not reached the 0.75 exactly, but it's attempting to go higher. You see? It's attempting to go higher. And the macro is not yet here. Let's wait and see if the first presented will be inverted. Let me put some lines here for the Nini. You can see the, let's wait and see. So I have 950 around there. So let's wait and see what will happen. So the macro is not yet here, but you know, now these presented, the first presented could be, I don't have a clear bias right now. Honestly, I can't lie to you. It's not very clear to me right now. It's not clear. It's not clear. It's not very clear to me. But I want to stick to that buy because one thing is price reached a certain key level that is very key. That is the last line of defense on the order block. So potentially price could reverse from there. So let's wait and see what will happen from the breaker. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. So we wait to see what will happen. So the 950 macro is coming. So so just what do you think? So let's see the votes that we've cast. What do people think about the bias? Let me go check again. What do people think? If the percentages are aligning, I think it's still a draw. We don't have a very clear bias, but we're going to stick to the high time frame as well. So 50% are saying we are bullish and 44 bearish. So if it's supposed to be bearish, then it's supposed to sell from this level. But if it's also supposed to be bullish, it's supposed to buy from here. So remember, the last line of defense on the order block is here. It has not yet been reached exactly, but with the experience of seeing price doing these things, I think you've seen many times price not reaching the exact key level and actually reversing. I'm going to just wait and see how this will unfold. So if price had actually gotten to the 50%, I'd feel more comfortable, buying. But I mean, no, the 0.75, 0.75, this line down here, I'd feel more comfortable buying. But now it has missed that level by something. So, but it has formed a breaker. So if it's supposed to buy, it's from here. And also, remember, if it is supposed to continue and get to here, this is also the right level, the first presented to sell from. So because I don't have the A plus conditions that I would love to engage with, I'm going to wait. I do not want to escort prices to the sell side up to here because I would have loved to buy from here. But now it would have been best if price came all the way to 0.75 and possibly buy from there. So I'm going to wait and see what price will do. I'm going to wait and see, and then after this, I'll know now because I'm not choosing any bias right now because first of all, we didn't have NFP. You see, we didn't have NFP, so it's quite tricky. But if it's supposed to buy, it's supposed to buy from here, and also if it's supposed to sell, it's supposed to sell from here. So if I was asked what I would do, I would have waited for price to come all the way down up to here, and then form a setup. You see, so if it forms a setup around there, I'd feel safe buying. But this could be the first buy, So let me see if this fair value gap is going to be presented as now as what do you call it? As an inversion fair value gap. So I'm not giving bias today. I'm not giving bias like yesterday. I'm not giving any bias today. I'm not giving bias because I'm also not sure of what is happening right there. I'm just reacting. This is the last line of defense. You can see. Let me take you back. This is it. The last line 0.75 price has not gotten there. It has missed that level with points. But from experience, and I think you've seen with me a couple of times, I think you've seen with me that sometimes the reason why I don't want to escort it to the sell side is it could reverse from here, you know. But also I will avoid this because it has not gotten to the right key level that I would want. I think you understand me properly now. That is how I like looking at it, to avoid the misunderstanding of escorting prices lower. So what you do, what normally you should do is have something like a first attempt and a second attempt. So probably you can attempt to buy the first time here, and then once it takes you out, you can attempt to buy once it comes and takes you out again. That's how I avoid. What I avoid is escorting price to the key level. That's what I avoid. I avoid escorting price to the 0.575 so that I don't get cooked. How I do it is I do the first attempt, and then once it fails, I do the second attempt. So at the end of this, we're going to know what will form. We're going to know. So I think I've explained to you why I do the first attempt and the second attempt. It's very simple to understand. This is not rocket science, but price is reacting from here. So with my first attempt, buying from the breaker right here, you'd put a stop loss around here, but the stop loss is quite huge. Let me show you something. With my first attempt, from the breaker is 180 pips. That's too much, but nonetheless, we have to look at it. So this is my first attempt from the level, because I said I'm not going to do that. So this one is now going to turn as an inversion once the candle closes above. So I think you've understood how I do it. The candle will close above there, and I'm going to look at that as my first attempt. So that's it. Mine is not to offer you with signals because I don't want to be liable for anything, but I just show you how I do it. This is a breaker, a fair value gap. Now, once the candle closes above, it's also going to be an inversion fair value gap around there. It's going to be an inversion fair value gap. It's going to be an inversion fair value gap once the candle closes above. So let's see if price will do that. Let's see how many pips you can catch, probably from here. If the first attempt becomes successful, let's see how far we can go. So as long as the candle has not closed above here, we cannot call this one an inversion fair value gap. We have to wait. As long as price has not closed above there. So, but once it closes above here, it's going to be an inversion fair value gap. This is my first attempt. These are how I avoid the mistake of escorting price to the key level that I would have want. If it misses here like 21 pips, you know, it has missed the 0.75 with 21 pips. I do the first attempt, and once it takes me out, I can do the second attempt. I hope you understand. This is not very hard to digest. That's how you do it. So let's wait and see how price will actually go. Waiting to see if it will invert this other key level. Then once it inverts this one, this fair value gap is going to continue higher. You see how it's going. It's aggressively going to the buy side. Yes, instantly. So that's how we do it. You have to do something. First attempt, second attempt. If the second attempt, you just touch the grass. If it fails, the second attempt, go touch some grass. So it has not violated the fair value gap yet. So you might see a retracement to the sell side because let us see what will happen. Let us see what will happen. It has not violated the fair value gap, so we are not sure that it will continue higher from that level. But let's wait and see. Waiting to see. So the more people are saying that, I think that we are having a draw. 47 people buying, 47 selling. Yes. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. If price closes above here, we will continue higher and higher and higher. So it's closing above there right now. So now this one turns into an inversion fair value gap. It's now a support key level, inversion fair value gap. So we want to see if it can come down and continue now up. So I think you understand how you prevent the mixed of bias. If you know that you would have wanted to buy from here and the price has not reached the exact key level because of the broker's difference in the data, you do the first attempt and the second attempt. That is how I do it. I don't know how you feel comfortable doing, but personally, that is how I do. So remember there on 50 minutes, we have an order block that once broken, it means now, once that key level is broken on 50 minutes, know that we are confirming a very strong bias on bullish on 50 minutes, okay? So because you are showing the willingness I've showed you, once the candle closes above, we should continue higher, and it is actually happening as we speak. So this is close to 100 pips from here. From the breaker, this is 99 pips from there. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how far price will go. This is on Friday. So Billy says his account will he passed there, he passed attempt itakuwa bwana. If you have a small account, you cannot survive here. You know, I have a rule. I have a set of rules for my trading plan. I said that if the first attempt fails, I have to try a second attempt. So if you have a $10 account or a $20 account, you will not survive here because the stop loss is over 80 pips if you had gotten to from the lower level. So but that's it. Billy, kwanza ni tunafaa tuongee. We have some unfinished business with you. So let's hold and wait. Wait and see if the first attempt will actually deliver. I think I forgot to add, we had some medium impact news. That is why you're seeing that happening. We had some medium impact news today. We had some medium impact. And I think it's reacting to the sell side. Let's wait and see what will happen. Let's wait and see. Watch out when what will happen. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what will happen. So this is my first attempt. If it fails, I'm cooked. I'm okay. I don't mind. Right there. So the news, I think the news are driving prices lower, as you can see. We had some, there's some news that known as, what are they known as? Today is on 7th. Prelim UOM consumer sentiment. I think those news had an impact, and the prices. Yeah, I think you can see what is happening. We had some news at 6. Let us see if the inversion fair value gap will push prices higher. Let's wait and see. So the inversion fair value gap has been hit 50%. So let's see what will happen. We're just holding. So you're still in the 950 macro. So also on 50 minutes where we are, we have an order block right there. So if it doesn't break above that 15 minutes order block, then you'll be sure you'll have known that the price will not buy. But let's wait and see. Let's hold. I'm holding to see what will happen. I think from the breaker, it's just it hasn't delivered so many pips, but it's unfortunate. But it's okay. Let's wait and see. All right, let me check what Nasdaq is doing. I think the same thing is happening. Price is going lower. This one didn't have a breaker or any setup. As much as there was an inversion fair value gap, it also didn't get to the 50% of the key level that we wanted. But it's okay, fine. It's fine. So this is the inversion that was created, and I think the price action on Nasdaq is not very clean compared to US 30. It also missed the 0.5 level of the, I think, the key level that we are talking about. And we don't have a breaker here, and we had not very clean. But let's wait and see what will happen. Also, US, that is it's going lower from that level. It's really going lower. It's going down. So this would be the only attempt to. I won't even do a second attempt if it fails because I didn't have news. So I'm just waiting to see if price will take out the lows. Okay, interesting. Let's see. So do we have liquidity inside the key level? Any around these breaker? Let me see if we have anything. Do we have liquidity here? Market. Let me see. Do we have liquidity around the breaker? Probably yes. So I'll mark this as a sell side liquidity. If price takes this one out and doesn't buy, it won't buy. This is the only level that you would want to see price react from. But this is the only long attempt. Price has delivered quite some pips, but has come back to my entry. Price has come back to my entry. This is sell side liquidity inside the breaker. It's not very clean, but I just hold. Just holding. So if it takes out these lows and doesn't deliver, that's okay. I don't mind. Today we didn't have any NFP, any news. Billy Colifanya's first attempt, I think you're cooked right now because that retracement was over 100 pips from here, from the top here. So, but taking a trade from the top here, from here, from this inversion fair value gap is quite, it's tricky because this one is in more premium compared to the fair value gap, compared to the breaker here. So the breakers actually would have been better, but then taking from an inversion. So let's wait and see how the damage will go. Oh, 124 pips. So if price takes out this sell liquidity and doesn't go up, it will not go up. Trust me. If it takes out this sell liquidity and doesn't go up, it will not go up. Trust me, I've seen this many times. If it takes out that liquidity and doesn't go up, it will not go up. That is the last line of defense because that liquidity is everything. That liquidity is everything. That low. Because this is the low inside the breaker. If it doesn't buy from here, why am I calling this one a breaker? Because this is the last buy candle before price went lower, sweeping sell side liquidity. This is the break of structure or the stop hunt. This was stop hunt. So price comes, closes above. Once it closes above, what you want to see is price is generating liquidity. So it generated liquidity inside the breaker and has taken the liquidity. So if it doesn't buy from here, it's not going to buy. If it doesn't buy from here, just know that we are cooked. It doesn't matter if it's a first attempt or second attempt. So from the breaker, that's it. Let's wait and see how far price will go. This is the only chance of buying that it has. If it doesn't buy from here, it will not buy. That's what I'm telling you. That is it. There's no other way to say it. I have this breaker. Let me mark it like that. Breaker. Right there. So let's wait and see. Let us wait and see. If there's anything like going up, it's from this sell side liquidity around here. If it doesn't do that, just know that you are cooked, guys. Okay, Billy, uko na pesa ya kwanza, uko Meru umeomoka, ndio. So we have a one-sided delivery on 1 hour time frame. Probably the price will do something there. So you can see, I told you, once the price takes out this sell liquidity, it should go higher very fast. And you can see it's happening. How many pips from the sell liquidity? That's 57 pips. That's enough for cabbage effects. Here I am. Oh my God. Let me see how price will go. So you can see I'm the market maker. But hata ikienda hivi 100 pips wazito, nyinyi mna tumejaribu. So let's see what will happen. That was the liquidity inside the breaker. So if it takes out, if it doesn't go higher from that level, it will never go down, guys. So if you've been following me closely, you know about the turtle soup entries. That is 50 pips from that level, from the breaker. Let's see if we can have more and more. Let's see how price will go. Let's see if we can have 100 pips from that level. From the breaker with the liquidity, that is 108 pips. Come on, guys. So that was a clean 100 pip move from the sell side liquidity inside the breaker. So it's a good paycheck either way. So let's see. So my guy here says NQ is giving him buy vibes. Let me check what. Naye mzee umeiva NQ sana, si ndio? Ileta ukitrade Euro USD. So you can see price has gotten to the key level that I wanted, the last line of defense, the 50%. Look, see for yourself. This is actually very clean. Let me take it back right here. Let me take it back. I have this gun box, the the 50% of this level of the week. See, that's what I marked and I told you. And it's actually now the problem with this is, as you can see, price is actually one-sided delivery, and this is what I like calling a trap. If this happens, just know it's a trap. It's a trap because it has formed an inversion after reaching the 50%, and it's going actually without giving any entry. You'll see that price will come back and probably violate all this. I think I've seen this a couple of times. I already know how it's gonna work out because even this was also a void that needed to be filled. So price might come back and invalidate everything around here. That is what I'm talking about. So coming back to Dow, Dow is actually going higher. Can I get some likes, guys? Even for telling you that the only level that price will react from. Even for telling you that once price takes out this sell side liquidity around there, if it doesn't sell from there, if it doesn't buy there, it will not. And I told you again that once price takes out this high, it's gonna sell. It's not a prophet. So let's see how far price will go. I anticipate you started to go all the way up to the. You see, 1 hour time frame. We have some on 1 hour time frame. There's something interesting around there. On 1 hour time frame, I have a void that price will go. I think this price will go when I check 1 hour time frame. What I want to see on this level, on this US30, price will fill all these void to the brim. So your take profit should be up to here. That is how many pips? 197 pips from the current level. So plus 100 pips of price delivering. So I think this is a good one. We finished the week in a very good mood, guys. Tumemaliza wiki vizuri bana. Tumemaliza wiki vifiti. I think this is a very good move, guys. Don't you think so? We've been walking this journey together. I think US30 will go higher and higher and higher and higher. So even when you don't have news, expect me to call price as it is. So I want to see price go higher. It might not be very clean, but it will deliver. So I've told you on 50 minutes, it's about to violate this order block. Once it closes above this order block on 50 minutes, and all this, it will be a confirmed buy on 50 minutes, but also on 1 minute, because we are the early buyers. I think price is behaving very well. This is close to 100 pips from the breaker. That's 142 pips. That's a good paycheck for today. So I think I've made $5,000 on my buy, and it's. I think I'm targeting 10,000. I think I'm targeting 14,000. Let me see if price will go higher because I'm not willing to adjust my nini size. I'm just waiting to see. Waiting to see. Let me check what Nasdaq is doing. Coming back to US30. Let us see how far price will go. So I told you price will fill all that void, and it's attempting to do that as we speak. That is close to 170 pips. Okay. So let's wait and see how price will go.